All right, ready to get started with our next squad here at the 50th QubicaAMF Bowling World Cup, second round. Squad C for the men on the lanes. Featured pairs here in game number 1. We have got Macau, Italy and Iraq, Croatia, Netherlands, and USA. So Chris Barnes from the United States, among the leaders after the first round. I think he was in 4th place. And he is on our feature pair for this opening game. You can find the standings and live scoring at QubicaAMF.com. Stories and photos available at bowlingdigital.com. Watching live coverage of the 50th QubicaAMF World Cup here on Bull TV. We are wrapping up Game 1 for Squad C of the men. This is the second round of qualifying. Chris Barnes bowling pretty well here in this first game. 4 strikes in a row for Chris Barnes, not too bad. His wife Linda won this tournament a number of years ago. Chris trying to bring home another World Cup title to the Barnes household this week. Strike spare, double spare, 4-bagger for Barnes. Was in 4th place coming into today after the first round. You can see Chris Barnes up on the approach right now, working on 4 strikes, looking to continue the string here. Instead, he leaves the big split. Yank that one, leaves the, looks like the 4-6-7 on that shot. Kind of puts a halt to some of his momentum.
Commentators curse strikes again. What happened? England got the first 9, and all the press turn up. Bernard Gibbons.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's walking the long way round.
So 222 for Chris Barnes, 201 for Croatia. Netherlands looking at 186. My buddy from Iraq working on a double and leaves the split, so kind of a rough finish there for an Iraqi bowler. Going to be at the 150s this game. Macau 217 and Italy max score of 242. All right, and our press room director, Judy Howlett, is back again with another special guest interview here during the second round of qualifying for the men. Judy, who do we have this time around?
Well, a very special guest this time, Lucas. This is Bernard Gibbons. He's the tournament director, has been tournament director for 25 years. But Bernard, tell us first how the Bowling World Cup first started, because I know there's a family connection.
Ah, yes. It goes back to my wife's family, who were the proprietors owners of the Stillorgan Bowl in Dublin. And the idea of having a World Cup of 10-pin bowling was came about by my father-in-law, Jack Murphy. Bowling was new in those days in Stillorgan. It opened in '63. was no World Cup of bowling or 10-pin, so it seemed obvious that a World Cup would be established. Jack then got off and got a sponsor with Coca-Cola, and through Jock Kai from AMF in the UK.
Oh, I remember Jock. Yes.
Yeah, Jock. That's where the connection with AMF came. He got AMF then to go around the world and hunt up some, if you like, players to play in it. So they got 20 countries to turn up, from Japan and Australia, I think, came. So also did America, Bermuda, Bahamas, all over the world. I mean, 50
It must
years
have been
ago.
quite something 50 years ago for people to fly in from Japan. I mean, it wasn't like a 10-hour flight like it is now.
Correct, and it was only a 3-day tournament, which was amazing at that stage. Yeah, they had a double round robin elimination, but the bowling was amazing. But one of the amazing things about it was that they only had one bowling ball each. I mean,
Tell that to players nowadays.
oh, when you see when one guy here registered 9 bowling balls, I mean, you know, and I mean in that time in December of 1965, there was numerous 200 plus games, and the high game I think was 267 rolled by Noveletta from Italy. So that was incredible bowling with one ball, and it was a great performance. And from there then,
And the balls were rubber.
that's right, rubber balls, wooden lanes, lacquer, you know, no more synthetic, or no such word as synthetic in those days. But then the tournament took away. The second year was 66, that went to Wembley, which was a great occasion as well, because England had just won the World Cup of Soccer. You'll remember that.
I do indeed.
So it rampant round the world. People were looking for it, scavenging. We want to have the World Cup and of 10-pin bowling, and then countries started growing, and we got up in 2004. We got to 94 countries.
Yes, that was in Singapore.
That was in Singapore, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
So the 25th Bowling World Cup went back to Stillorgan.
Yep.
And that's when you became tournament director.
Correct, yeah.
And you've been doing it ever since.
Ever since, yeah, around the globe. Coca-Cola, or not Coca-Cola, AMF approached me and said, would we be interested in having the 25th, that they'd like to have it back in Stillorgan. So I put the old thinking cap on and went off, and we secured sponsorship with 7-Up, because that was part of the same operation with Coca-Cola in Ireland. So they agreed to sponsor it, and lo and behold, we had it. We had 44 countries took part in that one, and then that was very successful. AMF asked me then to continue to be tournament director, and here we are in Raslavs 25 years later, still doing the same job.
And what's your greatest World Cup memory?
Oh, do you know what? I think, the one I think stands out to me the most was when we were in Sydney in Australia. Now, I wasn't tournament director then, but I went to that one down there. I think that was phenomenal since then. But I'd say the one since I've been involved as tournament director has to be Egypt, when we built those pair of lanes in the sand, right in the shadow of the Sphinx, and it was just amazing. An outdoor arena that I still remember the people that were on holiday around Egypt wondering what this was in the middle of the desert, with all the cameras and the stands that were built. It was just amazing, and how the bowlers coped, which was great too, with the heat.
The heat and the wind and sand getting onto the lanes.
Yeah.
Was there any problem there?
No, we had no problem with no. We had a good job there. Luckily, we were lucky the day that we chose. There was no real wind, and so we didn't have that problem. But we just the problem was trying to keep the oil in the lane so that the sun wouldn't burn it away. But the bigger problem was that the players, we had headgear on, because the tops of their heads would burn just sitting there waiting. But it was that, and that's gone down in the annals of history as the best bowling event in the world.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's an incredible tournament, isn't it? We always say it's the biggest annual sports competition in the world in terms of number of countries competing.
Correct. And what's really good about it is that you get countries that come here that have no chance, and they know before they come here, but they want to play with the likes of the Chris Barneses, and they want to play with all the top bowlers that are here, and they get that opportunity here because the way we squad it is that whether it's 3 to a pair or 4 to a pair, that there's always a mixture of the low, medium and high average bowlers, so that they always get that opportunity. And somewhere along the line here, guys from India and Iran and Iraq who are playing will get the opportunity to play alongside Chris Barnes.
Yes, it is fantastic, and
Yeah,
the players really appreciate
and they
that.
do it, and it's a testament to the tournament that a professional like Chris Barnes, and I was talking to him earlier today, and he was so looking forward to playing here. He said it's the one event he's never played in.
Yeah.
And he's playing here for absolutely nothing, a nice big silver trophy. But what he really wants is he wants his name on that. He's told me that.
Ah, yes, but you see, his wife won it in 2005,
Oh, right. Oh,
didn't she, in Slovenia?
oh, that's
Linda
correct.
won.
Yes. That has slipped my mind all right now that I do
Yes,
remember. Yeah.
certain
But he
amount of-
wants his name on the men's trophy. He told me that. So he's out to do business.
Well, I think that's fantastic that
Yeah.
somebody like him is so determined to win this
Oh, yeah,
event.
it is. It's great.
Marvellous.
Yeah.
It's a testimony to the world.
And of course,
Cup.
this is a great opportunity as well with the live streaming. I mean, that's making a huge difference to the tournament as well.
Yes.
People all over the world, hopefully, are looking in and watching in right now. I'm not so sure how many are out of bed or still in bed or there. What's the number?
350 to watch right now.
Ah, pretty good. Any countries are they in? Any idea?
Well, it was about 600 before you came on. No, just kidding.
Well, keep looking because it's good. It's a great event, and we won't know till Sunday who the eventual winner is going to be. But my money would be on our friend Mr. Barnes.
Yeah. Thanks ever so much, Bernard.
No problem. Thanks a million. Take care, Judy. Cheers.
We do have an update on the standings for you after that first game. Chris Barnes leading the squad at 1,400. Kalika from Ukraine at 1,389. And Thornton from England at 1,374. Your top three bowlers on this squad. All of them chasing the 10-game total put up by Tobias Boarding of Germany, 24.41, a 244.1 average for Boarding. As that is the score to beat here in the second round. Tobias bowling earlier this morning. We do have one more women's squad to come. That'll be after this squad ends, about 45 to 50 minutes after the squad ends. And then this evening we will wrap things up with the final men's squad to close out round two here at the World Cup. Results and live scoring always available at QubicaAMF.com. Click on the World Cup tab at the top. Again, QubicaAMF.com. And stories and photos available at bowlingdigital.com.
I was there. It's Juan Cabezas' fault. Juan Cabezas. It's his fault. Please stop. The interview, you can
See it? No, man, see it. See it?
Speak about the temperature need to be, that's not believable, very hot. The bowler, they can't bowl very good. You should tell it. Yeah, I told. No, really. I told Anne Marie. It's very hot. Unbelievable. It's not hot. It's hot.
What are they teaching me over there? Thank you.
Right, getting ready to start our third game. Looks like we'll have Mauritius, Belgium, Brazil, Belarus, Latvia, and and Iran.
What? Oh, you didn't see it. No, it gives me an automatic. Brazil. Yeah, it's officially written like that.
Not in English.
Yes, but it gives me automatically. So you just push it, so I don't have to digitize. I said the Russian phone, it's Italian phone.
Even worse.
I will show you to give you the list of yeah, he's my friend. It wasn't settled before in Latvia.
So again, our featured pairs this game. Game number 3 is Mauritius, Belgium, Brazil, Latvia, Belarus, and Iran. That is who we have for you this game. We've got games 3, 4, and 5 left on this squad, and then the women will be back on the lanes for about 45 to 50 minutes after we finish this squad, as the rest of the women's field will be finishing up their second round of qualifying. The final group of the men will be out after that this evening, so still got quite a ways to go here with our coverage of the second round here at the QubicaAMF World Cup. And again, you can go to QubicaAMF.com. Again, QubicaAMF.com is where you can find the results and the live scoring as well. And don't forget to follow the World Cup on Twitter at Bowling World Cup. And use the hashtag 50BWC.
Zuckerwürfel auf die Zunge legen und dann kommt er wieder runter.
Update on the standings for you. After 2 games on this squad, Steve Thornton of England has jumped ahead of Chris Barnes. 16-30 for 7 games for Steve. Barnes at 16-17. And Kalika from the Ukraine at 16-13. All right, our World Cup press director, Judy Howlett, is back again with another special guest. Judy, who do we have this time?
This time we have Jiří Meran. I apologise if I've got the pronunciation wrong. Jiří is from the Czech Republic. Whereabouts exactly do you come from, Jiří?
Hello, so I come from Prague, which is the capital of Czech Republic, and it's a wonderful city with a great historic center, and I really like it. And
I'm old enough to remember the Prague Spring and Dubček, so.
yeah,
And you are the youngest player in the tournament here.
yeah,
Amazing.
yeah. Thank you.
How long have you been bowling?
I've been bowling for 2 years.
But that's even more impressive.
Yeah, I started bowling, when I had my injury.
Sorry, an injury.
Yeah, because I was playing football, and then I had an injury, and I started to, do something new. So I tried bowling, and it was really good. I really like it, and I'm really interested in.
You obviously have talent for it.
Yeah, I hope.
And so you played in the qualifying tournament in the Czech Republic?
Yeah, I play, and it was quite difficult for me because I just played in 2 years, and there are lots of really good players. So I played good. So
Yes, you won it.
so I'm here. Yeah,
And are your family coming to watch you?
yeah. They're coming on Friday.
Right, because Prague, I think I'm right in saying that Prague is closer to Wrocław
Yeah.
than the hometown of the Polish boy who's playing here. He
I
comes from
think
way
yes,
back in the
I
north.
think, yeah. Yeah, it's really near.
And are you enjoying it here?
Yeah, really. It's I have a wonderful time here.
What's the best thing?
Sharing the tournament with these people and watching great bowlers and really playing here. It's a great event, and I really like it.
That's fabulous. Thanks, Jiří. We wish you the very best of luck for the rest of the tournament.
Yeah, thank you
And
very
hope
much.
to see you in, I don't know, maybe 10 years' time winning it.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
You're
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, so a bit of an excitement here on the featured pairs. As Archers Levikins of Latvia has the front 8 this game on our featured pairs. Have not had a 300 game yet. The max score is 295 by the Israeli yesterday morning. Alright, so he's the Latvian getting ready to step up on lane 15 here in a moment. So we'll keep a close eye on him as he gets ready to bowl the 9th frame, working on the front 8. And he is going to step up quickly here, try to put another strike on the board. There he is. He's got number 9. So we're going to take it to the 10th frame here live on Bowl TV. So just waiting. the Latvian to step up in the 10th frame here, working on the front 9. Looks like he's about ready to go. So it'll be 279 as a max score for Latvia. So a great game, 278 for Latvia. Iran, 166, 224 for Belarus. Still finishing up on the other pair, but Mauritius 186, Brazil 187, and Belgium can get to 222.
Там, знаешь, как я сказал, там была стенка, и он сначала пошел возле стенки, потом такой остановился, ну, теперь двинулся на 25-ю, и бросал через 15, ну, не по 19. Я бросался в то же место по 12, он попал по 15, и шаг пошел левее. Потом второй раз он его добил. И третий раз добил. Ну, куда? Ты какой спин? 5, наверное?
Да, можно поднять. Если идти так, спасибо, может полегче, помедленнее.
Непонятно. Вообще, посмотрел такой вот.
Небольшой плюс. Ты тоже, я смотрю, не стесняешься.
Right, just waiting for everybody to move and the scoreboards to pop up for game number 4. 2 games to go on this squad. 2 more squads left on the day. After this one, we'll have a women's squad and then end the day with the final men's squad. Malta, England, and Ukraine on 15 and 16. (13 and 14). Looks like Kazakhstan, Poland, and Singapore coming up. There's the whistle to get started with the next game. You're watching live coverage of the 50th QubicaAMF World Cup, qualifying round 2. This is Squad C for the men. We are in game number 4, so we've got a little more than half the game left. Got another guest coming in here. Hang on one moment. Art and our World Cup press director, Judy Howlett, is back again with another very special guest.
Yes, Lucas. Well, yesterday we spoke to Sami Anasaba, who lives on the island of New Caledonia. And tonight we have with us Nashiha King, known as Nash to everybody. And she comes from another of these absolutely glorious paradise islands. Tell us a bit about Mauritius, Nash.
Mauritius is a small island, beautiful beaches, white sand, clear water,
I'm sold.
warm people, always smiling. And we would love to have anybody to pop in Mauritius whenever they can.
And is it still part of France? Are you
Yes, it still is. And it was under the British colony and the French colony. So we are bilingual in English and French.
But it's still part of France. You send
Yes.
deputies to the French Parliament, don't
Still, yeah.
you? Yes.
Yeah.
And how many bowling centres are there?
Well, we have 3 centres, which is great for a small island.
Yeah.
We just recently opened a big one near the beaches. So that's
How
fantastic.
many lanes? Can we go there?
I believe it's 16 lanes. Recently opened, so I'm looking forward to see it also.
That implies that you don't live in Mauritius anymore.
No, I do not live in Mauritius. I live in Kuwait, which is another hot country. And I've been here in Kuwait for 21 years.
Wow.
But do you still have to go back to Mauritius to qualify to come to the World Cup?
Well, not really, no, because apparently I am the only legend Mauritian bowling lady bowler playing. So,
What was the first World Cup you played in?
The first World Cup I played was in Caracas,
In Venezuela?
in Venezuela.
That was 2006.
That's it, yeah. Mhm.
And what are your memories of that?
Oh, it was amazing because as it was my first one, and it was lovely to see so many countries together, and had a lovely time. And the most special time was when I received the Sportswoman Award. I did not know it was going to happen, and Judith, of course, told me to come in to the banquet and wait. I was in tears.
Yes.
I was really in tears. It felt so good.
And how many times have you been since?
8 times now.
Oh, gosh.
This year's 8th time. This is my family.
Well, that's not strictly true because your son played last year, didn't he?
He did, and it was his first time, and unfortunately he couldn't come this year because he started working, so he didn't have time.
Well, I'm pleased that he started working. He's going to be able to keep his mother in the style to which she has become accustomed.
Yep, definitely.
And what's your favourite Bowling World Cup moment, apart from winning the Sportswoman?
Well, all of them was fantastic, but I think it was the Siberia one because it was really amazing. The hotel, the staff, everything was perfect. Yes, perfect.
I couldn't agree with you more. It was wonderful, wasn't it?
It was amazing. And of course, this is my second time in Poland, and we've been blessed with beautiful weather since we came.
Yes. So, Nash, thanks very much.
You're welcome.
Hope to see you next year and the year after.
Hopefully, God's willing. Yes, I will not miss it.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
And while we were conducting that interview, got an update on the standings as Kalika from Ukraine has moved into the top spot on this squad at 1881 for 8 games. Struggling a bit this game, though. A couple of splits. Now just left another split as he is up on lane 15. shooting the 3, 4, 6, 7, 10. Chris Barnes second on this squad at 1864. Let's see if the Ukrainian can pick this up. Good shot at it. Got 4 of the 5. So Ukraine 1881, USA 1864, and England at 1858 on this squad. Looks like Sullivan from Malta trying to put something special together here on the live stream pairs. He started with the front 6, and he's stepping up right now on lane 15, so keep an eye on that here. I got another one, so front 7 for Sullivan. All right, Neil Sullivan of Malta getting ready to bowl on lane number 15 with the front 8. We're keeping a close eye on this. We had a close call last game as Levinkins of Latvia had the front 9 before he left the 4-pin in the 10th frame. So can Sullivan take it into the 10th frame as well? Let's find out right now. Looks good. Great shot. So front 9, and we are going to take it to the 10th. I have a feeling we could be on the verge here. of something special. What a great moment here as we finally get that first 300 of the tournament.
Cheers. All right. Maybe I had this killing ahead. Didn't know I think. All right. Cheers. Cheers.
Er is scharf, dat heet echt scharf. Dat is heel schwierig.
So Neil Sullivan of Malta with a 300 game here at this year's World Cup. Congratulations. All right, so our final game underway now. Hungary, Finland, the United States, Macau, Italy, and a pacer to close things out here this game. Standings are updated now as Chris Barnes has moved into the lead on the squad at 21.09. Ukraine's Kalika at 20.75. Thornton from England at 20.70. Top bowlers on this squad, and you can see the results at QubicaAMF.com. This is our final game of this squad. So we've got a little more than a half a game to go here before this squad is done with the second round. And about 45 to 50 minutes after the end of this squad is when we will get started with the second women's squad of the day. So be sure to tune in for that. It's scheduled to start at 5:30, which is in 45 minutes, but seems like we're going to be a little bit behind schedule. Only about 15 or 20 minutes or so, so probably about an hour from now is when the second women's squad will get started. And of course, you can always find the live streaming at bowl.com/bowltv. Make sure you bookmark that page anytime we have a live event going on. That's where you'll be able to find it. bowl.com/bowltv. Don't forget, we'll have live coverage once we make the first cut. That'll happen after Friday night's final round. So Saturday, round of 24 coverage for the men and the women, right here on Bowl TV. And then on Sunday, round of 8 in the morning, followed by the stepladder finals starting at approximately 2 p.m. Central European Time. And that would be 8 a.m. Sunday Eastern Time in the United States. Team USA's Chris Barnes up on lane 14, leading the squad. They're just fixing a problem with the pin setter on lane 14. That's why there's a bit of a delay. It's also why you see that message on the scoreboard. Ninth and 10th frame here. Our last game of this squad. Chris Barnes with a double. Heading into the 10th frame. He can get to 227 this game. Macau going to be at 208. Italy can get to 182. Max score for Hungary is 202. Max score for Finland with 9th and 10th to go, 234. Once again, live streaming will go offline at the end of this game and come back online once the women get started with their second shift in the second round. .226 for Chris Barnes. 182 for Hungary. Finland going to be at 213 as a max score as we just about done here. This squad. Probably going to start the next round for the women in about 50 minutes, I would guess. So maybe closer to 6 o'clock, which is top of the hour. Here's our final shot of the squad. Strike. And that's going to do it for this squad. We'll be back in about 50 minutes or so with the next squad for the women.